How's it? Today is Saturday, May 17th. It is a big Saturday. And today, the gym was quite populated. Today's goal was just to essentially redo last week Saturday. So, one top set of one of each of the snatch, the clean and jerk, and then a bunch of ascending sets for the snatch deadlift, and then one top set of one for the front squat. And that was pretty much it. Tried to hit 90 again today for the snatch. I actually did it twice because there were a lot of people at the gym and got kind of thrown off. So I reattempted it, and the second attempt was very good. I'm very happy with the way that turned out. Clean and jerk went up to 120 again, and then deadlift was just problematic. I couldn't deadlift my snatch deadlift. I couldn't deadlift 150, which is the weight I did last week. My hamstrings, you can see there, my hamstrings are extremely tight right now. It feels very, very, very kind of tenuous. It feels like I'm about to snap my shit like pretty bad when I move quickly. I think that is gonna go away in hopefully a week. We'll see. I don't think it doesn't worry me too much for the lifting itself, but what really worried me was yesterday at work at the restaurant. Like when I was walking around, my hamstrings, they weren't cramping, but they're right on the edge of cramping, and they were hurting a lot when I was walking throughout the restaurant. And like that is a day that I didn't really lift at all. It's just residual pain, like delayed onset muscle soreness from Thursday, well really Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been dealing with today. I don't think that like it really impeded me anywhere except for the deadlift. Like my snatches today were pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the way that things kind of panned out. I do think that this is the progress that I am. This is the reason why this doesn't look very good, but I feel like the progress that I'm gaining on the posterior chain work is helping me out a lot already, and it feels like I have a lot more confidence from the ground, and that is a place I've never had confidence in. The best part of my lifts are always like right at extension, because I feel like positionally I'm pretty good at that. I mean, I could always be better, but like if I had to pick one of my strengths, that is the strength, because I get to keep the bar very close, and that means that I'm a much more efficient lifter than I would be otherwise. So yeah, getting that kind of slower pull off the ground is something that I was talking about, I think last week, or might have been earlier this week too. I don't really remember, but slow pull off the ground has been helping me be a lot more consistent. And because I am feeling like I'm a little bit stronger off of the ground, that slow pull feels easier, and it feels like I'm setting myself up for success a little bit better. That was my last set at 115. Here is going to be 120. I don't redo this top set attempt, but yeah, the clean was not as good as it was last week. I feel like the jerk might have been better than it was last week. But yeah, after that, moved into my snatch deadlifts. I don't know, man. These felt like death. They were not good. And like I didn't even feel like last week was good. I just think that last week I felt less sore, less fatigue, and less tight from the days before it. But I'm gonna try my best to keep pushing and keep progressing the way that I have been, if that makes sense. Look at that 140. Whoo, that was so hard. And then watch me try 150. I think so. I gave it 2 tries. So 150, this first attempt, I kind of pull, and then I kind of give up. And I don't know if it was because I got stuck or anything, but on this next one, I'm like, okay, if I don't get stuck, then I'm just going to allow my lower back to round a little bit. But then I literally got stuck, and I was just like, I don't know. The first set was probably how it was going to be if I tried another one, and I just didn't realize it. After that, I did my front squats up to 140, which is the same weight that I did last week. Today, my lumbar, lower back felt a little weird on some of the reps. I feel like this one was okay. I think this one was kind of starting to give me some issues. And then my 130 definitely I felt a little bit of like a twinge of pain in my lower back. And then I did 140. I got very lightheaded, so I just dropped the weight and just like stayed there for a bit. Um, Today's goal was really to just get to the same weight that I did last week, even though I was very, very sore and like tight and everything. And so moving forward, I think Steve wants me to try to get through like a whole week without feeling so much muscle soreness and body soreness overall. And maybe that will start next week. I don't know. I feel like usually I get through a lot of recovery pretty okay and pretty quickly. So we'll see how I feel next week. But finish off today with some GHD sit-ups. Yeah, today was good despite having a lot of distractions going on in the gym and me missing those deadlifts. I feel like very sore. I feel very, very sore. But I think that this soreness is welcomed and warranted for like the work that I've been putting in on Tuesday and Thursday. This is just like exercises that I don't really do. So yeah, this is like progress that I've never really had. So we'll see where this goes. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shoots.